expensive they are.
What is on the edge of the ice skate?
Oh, that's the picks. I have a pick on either side.
And what does that do?
Oh, that's, when I spin here, ball of the foot,
Uh-huh.
ball of the foot. You'll see spins, when they do a good spin, they'll stay in one spot. They don't travel. You have to stay here. If you get to the toe pick is only for jumping. Only jumping. And then, this is why I would fall. Because I would skate too much this way, hit the pick and fall on my stomach. Skate, hit the pick, fall all over the place. So that was almost 22 times a day. But we don't usually need don't have problems until we hit the harder jumps, but we have terrible problems then because of the fact that if you see someone like Nathan Chen, he was 140 pounds. Scott Hamilton is about 140 pounds. When you land your jumps, because you're in a heavy boot that locks your feet and your ankle, you can't move. So you have to use your ankles like this. You have to turn your knees, or you have to use your back. Now, after so many years, by the time Nathan Chen was 18, he had to have a knee replaced.
Wow.
Most of us, by the time we're 30, have had to have knees replaced, hips replaced, all of those things, because we destroy our body doing the jumps that we are required to do. And the reason is, and I never knew this until recently, I was told we land twice our weight. Well, no, they know we land 3 times our weight on this little place right here. And that's what ruins us, is because, think about that. There's no way you're gonna have 3 times your weight without feeling it, without having to move your bodies in different ways. So that's how that works. And
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah,
Thanks for
very
bringing
good.
us in. And Sherry, do you want to stand up so you can see these clips?
oh, good, I have a good space.
Who are we?
Can anyone see?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Ilya Malkin. His parents were Russian stars.
Oh, both of his parents were Russian skaters?
Uh-huh, yeah.
And they died in the plane crash.
Uh-huh. Yes. This is ice dancing. They are the most famous ice dancers, and they're American. And this is a shock of them, because if you look at them together, she's about 5'2", and he's over 6'2". You don't see dancers that way. Dancers are usually 5'8", 5'9", female, 6'2", male. They are doing all the other, they have been able to do the other. And so look at the edging. See, they're on, yes. Okay, they were on edging. Oh, gosh, thanks.
They've been, are they a married couple?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And she has started to design skating clothes for other competitive skaters. So
How
that's
cold
really-
is it on the ice when you're?
It's always in the low 40s. It's cold all the time, and somehow people think I love cold. No! Nobody in skating loves cold.
I'd rather be a golfer, personally.
Sherry, did they always have to be in touch with each
Yes.
other in ice dancing?
Yes, and they can only lift the girl to their shoulders.
Okay. Is that, it's ice dancing, meaning they aren't doing tricks and spins, they're just dancing like you would
Yes.
on terrain, okay.
Uh-huh. And this is a great piece they're skating to this year. So they'll be doing this in,
Where do you think they train? Do you think they're in Sun Valley?
no. They train with this couple in Toronto. They train here. They train with the other Canadian ice dancers. They do not train, look at the edging. This is really, that's one reason you have to have sharp blades.
Can you tell us about the judge who has to watch the feet
Okay.
in particular?
You have 9 judges. Unfortunately, because of the corruption, only 1 judge is North American. Every time the skaters go into competition, they know that things are stacked against them. There is 1 person who's not a judge, but who's a caller. That person cannot show the emotions. So, for instance, if they do a wonderful footwork, they can't go, and now they're doing, no. And now they are doing twizzles. And if it's single skating, and now that's a double jump. It is, all they do is look at the feet. You see, when they were created,
Let's go
Question.
let's go to our
The role of the music, is it chosen by the ice dancers?
question.
And what choice do they have, and what requirements do they have?
they have a limited time that they can skate the short program and the long program. They submit to the judges what they're gonna do. And again, it's, the twizzles, the back turns, the spin. By the way, while I think of it, just mentioning on the physical, what you do to your body, Michelle Kwan,
Yeah.
okay, she can't jump anymore. She ruined her body.
Uh-huh.
And that's just the way it is.
Sherry, tell us what's happening here.
Okay,
So
Lilia
he's world famous.
is very famous, and his parents were world champion
Oh, okay.
ice dancers.
From Vienna, Virginia.
Yes. And he's really nice. Some athletes are not nice people. And he's a very nice young man.
Oh, that's good to hear. Okay. So, in the men's program, do they have to put in 4, 5, 6? What's their number of tricks? Should they practice different tricks every year, or can they basically do just triples? throughout
Every
their
year
program?
it's changed, what jumps they can do, what spins they can do. Every year is a different one. You don't get the new system until June. So they only have that short period in which they've got to do and practice the new system. The judging is more towards the jumps. It used to be 50% of jumps and musicality. You had a balance, you had a very creative side. Are they skating to the music? Are they interpreting? Are they telling a story? They don't get any marks for that anymore. So they don't do the moves to the music because there's no point.
Oh.
That's why audiences do not like the skating as much as they used to. The skating of the past was exciting because they could do whatever they did to the music. The change in the music is also, you can have singing in it. Before, you could only have the music.
Instrumental.
Only that. But I grew up, you see, in the 2 systems where you got equal amount for your artistic and as well as for your difficult elements. And so it's very hard for me. The only time the skaters get to skate and have fun is when they do the exhibition at the end of a competition. That's when they can do what they want to do.
Sherry, what is, so I mean, you're told the type of jump you have to do.
Yes, and the type of spin,
Okay.
and the type of footwork.
No, but the footwork, tell me about
Footwork
that.
is where you go maybe in a big circle,
Uh-huh.
or you do a figure 8, and you're doing 3 turns, and all the different creativity. That's creative,
Okay.
but it isn't worth as much as the spin, as the jumps.
So for the footwork, what would you be looking at?
Oh, for the
like what blade they're on, or how, I mean?
Oh, am I looking, okay, now that's illegal, he knows that, and he puts it in, and they don't give him any marks for it, but everybody loves it, so
Showstopper.
they encourage him, please do it, because the audience waits for this.
Oh, okay.
It's,
It's not a
by the
skating
way,
rink.
that's very, that is a very hard, the back flip is very, very hard.
It looks hard.
Can we
Or
go to the
not
next
on
clip?
skates.
It's gonna be the
There.
pair skating.
Uh-huh. Now, pair skating is,
What's the difference between ice dancing and pair dancing?
oh,
and
they have to,
skating?
the ice dancers don't lift the female above.
Ah,
They
okay.
can't. And pairs, they can throw the girl, they can do that.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Now, what they are is they're usually a lot of very small Asian girls and tall, a few years older young men. And they have to be able to be thrown into a jump. That's a triple jump or double or triple jump, where he throws her. She is now landing on one foot, and she's landing 3 times her weight. So you see the pair skater female drops way down so she can handle the pain when she hits the ice.
Sherry, do the men in the pairs have to do certain conditioning practice versus the women? Do they have to?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
they're not always practicing together because they have to keep their body in
that's
shape.
right,
They're different.
yes, yes.
Sherry, when I've heard commentary in other Olympics, they talk about the inside edge and the outside
Yes,
edge. What
yes.
does that mean? And how do you look for that?
That's the basics of skating. So if you see a blade like this and this here, outside edge. If you see this, inside edge. This is no edge at all. This is like neutral gear of a car. So you're gonna see this special, and you'll see this in hockey too. You're here or you're here, but you're not this way.
So maybe it would be helpful to describe the blade.
Okay, this is the,
What's the question?
oh, yes, the question is, why don't I describe the blade of when it's on an inside and outside? This is the inside blade. This is the outside blade, literally. And if you're figure skater, it has to be level. You can't have one blade edge higher than the other edge. It has to be basically this way with the curve here and the curve here.
Hey, Jerry, I noticed that the boot has a heel on it that puts you at an angle, your foot at an angle.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Dawn.
thank you. I would be happy to answer. Guess what? In the movies, Sonia Henning and all of that,
Oh, my.
you raise the heel up because it's so beautiful. That makes it more injury. So it's like wearing high heels. Why are you wearing high heels? Because eventually you're gonna have problem.
Yeah,
A knee replacement.
so it's just aesthetics?
It's right. So we have to go with this.
Do the men have
Wow,
a heel?
okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was a good question. Absolutely, yes, it's a heel. So that's another reason it's hard on us. And this is the jumping, and I have this is inside, and this is outside toes. So sometimes I'll go into something with an inside toe pick. Maybe it's gonna be an outside toe pick, but look how high I am. Because I have to be way up here. And if you look down in skating, you fall down. So if you look like this, you're gonna go straight down. And I did a lot of that. And that's how I learned not to do it.
Let's go to the next clip. It's our women's singles clip, I believe, and this is a recent clip from. Oh no, it's more men's.
Nathan Chen. Okay, now
Sherry and Nathan.
he one of the reasons he was so good, he took ballet. If you're Russian or part of the former Soviet Union, you did as much ballet as you did. That's why he started when he was 4,
How does
and
the
his
ballet
parents
help
were
you?
from China.
Sherry, you said that you, in your teens, you figured that doing more ballet was going to help you. How does that help you? Helen also wants to know
Okay.
how
Well, we saw that the Soviets were using it, and
and they kept
could
winning.
They could skate better. They were more flexible than we were. They actually had better balance.
Okay.
But that's because of the Russian example.
Okay.
And Nathan was the first top skater, of course, Olympic champion, that was very proud to mention that he took ballet. I think if you can be Olympic champion, I think it's well worth it.
Ballet.
But you can see the flexibility.
Oh, a reminder to reach out to
Sherry,
Lucy.
how do you train
ballet
to
dancer.
do those jumps, the twirls, for lack of a better word? Because the rotation. I mean, you don't start. You start on the ice.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh.
You do some of your jumps off ice, but mainly you are going to do it on ice. And that's another thing. If you take ballet, you learn rotation. You learn a lot. They can spin really fast. If you would take a top, like an American Ballet Theater male, take him off, put him in skating, he could do those jumps right away because he knows his body. You have to know your body. You have to know why your hips are here and various things. And if you, a ballet dancer, in fact, when I'm teaching, let's say I'm teaching a group class, I can pick out who, they will do difficult jumps side by side. He will raise her high above him. And that is, you can imagine why he has to be in training.
Oh, yeah.
And they both point their toes, so I know that they're in ballet. And look at the size difference between them. They used to be, approximately the same height, but these became so difficult. You got to get the little girl with the big man.
How long does it take you to learn how to do something like
Okay.
Helen, you're asking all these questions. I go, how do you practice without crashing your head on the ice?
that? You wear a helmet?
No, that's the thing. I don't know why, but unfortunately, people seem to think figure skating is easier than
Hockey.
hockey. It is not, because if you're a hockey player, you wear all this padding, and we're not to wear any padding. We're not to wear helmets. We're not to do so. My sister fell in a dance routine, and she got serious injury in her head. You get at least, now with pairs, if you are training, if you're Russian and you're with a Russian skater, male, and he drops you, it's your fault. The female takes all the blunt physically, and she gets blamed for oh yes, because I mean, I would see things in a national championship, or international I should say, the fellow trips on his toe pick, he drops her, and of course they have to take the female off to the hospital.
And Sherry, do you know these skaters in particular?
No.
Have you ever seen them?
No.
Okay.
They train ice dancers, and pair skaters don't train with figure skaters because they'll crash into them.
No worry.
They can't look. They have to be doing all this stuff here. And so they skate, usually they'll have a job during the day, and then they start skating at 10 at night, and they finish at 1 in the morning. They have to have that ice when nobody wants it.
Let's go to the next clip. It might be more pair skating. We'll see.
This is the short program, so that means they have a required elements that they have to do.
How many do they usually have?
You mean competing?
Yeah.
How many
We
elements?
have less pair skaters than we've ever had before. And the reason is the double and triple jumps that they have to do side by side. Not everybody can do those jumps. And then they have to be able to take this. So it hasn't. The most exciting skating for me was always the pairs, because they skated faster than anyone, and they did these incredible lifts. But they didn't do side by side jumps. Now they have to do side by side jumps, so that the girl falls or the fellow falls.
Sherry, can you? I don't know what the long program and the short program really mean. Do you just have? Why are some people competing in long, and why would some people compete in short? Is it your body type? Is it your coach who encourages you?
If you're pair skater, you're going to have a short program and a long program. Nowadays, instead of calling it long program, they call it free skate. I don't call it that because what in the world? What's free? There's nothing free. It isn't free.
Is it required that you do both short and? Okay.
Every group, whether it's a single skater, an ice dancer, a pair skater, they all have to do short and long program.
And now they have a team one too?
Yes, that's what's going right now. And then, yeah, and it's more fun for the skaters, because they have a little bit more relaxed than when they're skating themselves.
Sherry, which is more difficult, ice dancing or the pairs?
Pairs. It's the most difficult and it's the most dangerous. And they don't have to jump. So you don't read about them having to quit skating.
Yeah.
You don't read about them having to have their knees replaced, or their hips, or their shoulders. But in the others, the singles, and in the ice dancers have no injuries, so they can last a lot longer because they don't jump. And it's more emotional too. It's just.
It looks like the part of what the men's or women's singles competitions involved more that creative, that how artistic is your program, and they're doing it. These ice dancers are the ones who kind of get all that freedom and autonomy to make it very intimate and artistic.
That's why you have more ice dancers than you have the pair. Once they put in the triple side, they first started a double side-by-side jumps. Then they went to triple. And not everybody can do triple jumps. So you have one person fall and one person make it through. So that doesn't give them any credit. And besides, I don't think if I was a parent, I want my daughter to be doing that.
Can we go to the next slide, and we'll compare the difference between what we just saw to now. We're going to see our women's singles clip.
Amber Glenn, she's very powerful.
This was Sherry's event. She was a women's singles skater.
Okay.
Sherry, in the paper this morning, Amber was saying she didn't, for the longest time, want to show her muscles or acknowledge that she had muscles. Why? And I'm not really
Because
sure why.
we have an eating disorder problem.
Oh, okay.
I think Alicia Liu also said that she was made fun of because her legs were so muscular.
Is it because you can jump better if you're skinnier? Or?
That's the only good reason. The rest of the time it's just punishment.
Oh.
So you're lighter, you can jump higher,
That's right, and you can spin faster.
and you can spin faster.
That's the thing, you can spin like this. And and if a female, when she
You
hits
can spin
puberty,
like this.
she'll get hips and she'll get bust. She's in real trouble. And because the body is not going to like and want to do that.
So do a lot of girls drop off when they're 13, 14 because they are, well, when do you think kids stop getting in? If they're starting early at 4 or 5, 6, is there a number somewhere in the teens where they say, I'm not going to ever make it to U.S. skating?
Certainly,
Okay.
and it's best to get out of it. But somebody would, if somebody asked me, how long does it take before you have a good running start in the competition? 10 years. That's before you can say, now I'm getting good. How many kids wanna do 10 years of total devotion, no friends, no play, and no, you're not gonna make it. But that's what I figure, is 10 years before you know, if you have a chance. Up
Sherry,
until-
when she puts her leg above her head, is that,
Yeah,
is
that's
there a
called a
name?
Beelman. Some of our spins and some of our jumps are named after the person who invented them.
Hmm.
So that Beelman, she was Swiss, she won the Olympics, and she called it the Beelman. That's it. We have jumps like Axel, he was Axel Paulsen. We have jumps after Dorothy Hamill created the Hamel.
That's a name we all recognize.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What is the typical number of years that someone can compete?
It's your body. It's your body.
You were telling me she had a burnout or a meltdown, but
Yes,
she came.
this is Alyssa Liu, and I got to meet her a couple of years ago, and she quit skating. She was doing well, but she got burned out, and after a year she came back and was better than ever. If she hadn't have quit, I don't think she would have been that. It's so fun when she smiles at you because she has a diamond here in the two front teeth. So that's her way of being independent. Now she's about 5'1", and look how strong she is. But again, she's Asian, and that helps.
The coach that she has, is this a very well-known coach, and is it the better coaches cost more money, or do
Well,
coaches
yes, because
pick
they
their...
make a living off of it.
Okay. So by the time you're an Olympic level coach, you might have spent how many years with your skater?
Their whole career,
Okay.
maybe 12 years, 13 years. But she's a real cutie.
10,000 hours.
Oh, okay, thank you. But when she gets in this audience, people don't notice her, because she just puts on a jacket and she just sits and enjoys watching the skating. And so when I was there at the World Champion, she asked to have a picture taken with me, and people were looking at her wondering why. Well, it's because she's so good.
Sherry, I have a question about, somebody asked about the weight and the power. I mean, it seems like you need to have muscles and power to get height from your jumps also, so like, and she looks very muscular to me, so.
Yeah, she is.
So has that changed over time? I mean,
That is so painful, and she had to get up right away and watch again.
Missed it.
She's off balance. And she hit the wood there.
Yeah.
It's just awful.
Oh.
And so she hits, so you get another bruise. So
And she gets her
have a
back.
bruise on her back,
Oh.
as well as the hip. This is the back outside edge.
and that's
Yeah.
her fault because she was thrown and didn't land properly?
Yeah, she started twisting this way. And you're spinning very, very fast. I didn't see what they did. Okay, there.
Oh.
Yeah. Now see, she's in pain, but you gotta show it. You're just fine. You can tell the mouth, and then she's now gonna smile, and she's gonna, and he's holding her to try to help her. Because it's his era. It's his era. But if you were with a Russian, it would be her fault. Now there. Oh, isn't that awful?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But they made great stories.
And
And
we
you
have-
see,
yeah.
you don't have padding. You don't, a female can't, nor a male can wear padding. You're not permitted to wear any padding. You have your skin and you have your muscles, and that's all you've got. It's not, again, like you're prepared for a hockey game.
You can make a lot of mistakes in a hockey game and still have chances to win the game. And in ice skating, it has to be errorless
Yes,
to get to the
but it's
podium.
painful. It's very, very painful, and that's expected of them to get up quickly. I have to tell a joke about, if you can hold it for just a sec. I've known Scott Hamilton, you know, he's our greatest living Olympian, I think, because he's so likable, and he just cares for people. Anyhow, I was teaching in Sun Valley, and Scott Hamilton was
Sun
the
Valley, I
guest
know.
star for their ice show that they have at 9:30 p.m. on the summer at night. And you got to see this wonderful ice show under the stars, because there's no pollution in there. He came out running outside the curtain, and he came running out, and I started screaming. He forgot to take off his skate guards.
Oh my gosh.
So he had all that speed, everything, and I just did that. So whenever I see him, I tease him. Oh, it was just awful. But anyhow, he got up and he did his program. But it was so funny. They announced this great skater, the Olympic champion, 4 times world champion, and he comes out. There he is.
And I think our next clip is the type of ice skating that I'm exposed to a lot. 4-year-old birthday parties invited me
Oh, I
to
love that.
Disney on Ice. I'm going to Disney on Ice. So
Wow.
it's entertaining. And Sherry, entertainment versus technicality. Are there skaters who
Yes.
prefer to?
Oh, I think it's, in an ice show, you always need a comedy act. And he's doing a great job. Jason Brown. He's good at the timing, and so he falls and everything, but everything's designed. And then that would be cold water, so that's a joke that they play on the skater too. They hit him with cold water.
Anyone else gone to an ice show at, you know, MCI Center, Gaylord, somewhere around, usually in the winter, Christmas time. They're fun and entertaining, light.
They're wonderful, because they get to wear great costumes, and they love performing.
Does anyone else have any questions for Sherry?
See
Sherry,
how happy they are?
Sherry, we have a question in the back. Can you say your name and?
do you think they're gonna make any acknowledgement at the Olympics about the crash?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And since I know the skaters and everything, then coaches.
The crash
Like,
I brought this
Oh,
because we, the coaches at MidStar,
the whole
all wore this.
Boston school and everything. Yes.
Can you show us the back too,
Fabulous.
Sherry?
Yes.
Flight number?
Oh.
The,
Oh, that's
but the
remembrance.
coaches, that's what we wore for several weeks. It's terrible because they were young, they were hardworking, disciplined, nice, and they're gone.
And their friends have suffered
Yes.
big time. Emma.
But sometimes you can go to Las Vegas and see a good show of the Adagio, which is what they're doing. Adagio is pretty dangerous, and this is dangerous. Now watch.
Oh.
Now watch. Now watch how he pulls her down, and then he pulls her up. So the hair touches, and you just hope you don't hit the face.
Sherry, what do you love most about skating?
I like creativity. Jason Brown is my favorite skater. If you haven't watched him, you've got to go on YouTube and you will see fabulous routines. Totally skates for the audience. He's musical. He's not able to do quads. But you see how, that's That's adagio. No adagio is allowed in the competition. But you get adagios here in a show, especially in places like Las Vegas.
Johan has a question behind you.
Sherry, the spins that we saw and that you referred to, they are so blindingly fast.
They have to be fast.
How does a judge know that this was a quadruple?
Oh!
I mean, they cannot
The
count.
judges are also sober.
Yeah, well, first of all, the spin will be quiet because they won't hit the toe picks. It will be very quiet there, right in here. If you hit this, they'll be slower. When I was learning to spin, I'll play this way. When I was learning to do what is called a scratch spin, it took so much power and everything, I would break blood vessels in my hands.
Ooh, wow.
It hurt until my hands got used to it. Because it's pulling all the blood and we're breaking, yeah. So it's very, but there are some, Ronnie Robertson was the greatest spinner we've ever had. And he was a champion skater. He was at the age of the, when it was kind of, I call the golden age. But the point is, it's very physically hard to spin like that. Everything has to be exactly right on the ball of the foot, and then you start to pull in, and you pull in, and you either go down to the hips or you go all the way up to the top. And yes, it's very hard, and you must spin in the same spot. So they'll be watching for, is the skater spinning in the same spot? If they step out and spin over there, they'll get a less mark.
The same spot on the ice?
Yes, that's right, I'm glued to it. And the collar is looking at it too. So, yes, if the skater steps out somewhere or goes like this, it's less, you get a less mark, a lower mark.
Did everyone ask their questions?
Yes?
Yes, thank you.
Sherry,
Thank
what
you.
an amazing presentation. Our neighbors, Evan, I want to say thank you to
Thank
Evan.
you
and
so
David.
much.
Great job.
Thanks for you too.
I wish we had a skating rink in the lobby and you could show us
Yeah,
all of this stuff
absolutely.
right here, right
So,
now.
when you watch the skating, look for the spin.
Okay.
And then stay looking at, remember, the caller has to look at the feet and legs.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all he or she sees.
And I try to count.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You just, they're more interested in, are you spinning fast? And are you staying in the same spot? So you have two things to look for. They're not counting, unless you were like this. But then that's such a bad spin, you're not gonna get any credit at all.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's,
Thank you.
Sherry, are you teaching at, Galston Iceplex?
In MedStar Chemicals Ice Cream, that's his name.
that's a great metaphor for life. Keep spinning.
That's great.
We're all spinning in place.
All right.
Until we're done.
All right. And we're out. Thank you. I'm sitting here with Sherry Cook, who's just done this fantastic explanation of how she's trained Olympic skaters. It's just fantastic. But you know what we really want to do is talk about some of the skaters who were on that crash and didn't make it. So give one story, Sherry.
Well, he was a novice man.
Do you remember his name?
No, I purposely blanked it out.
That's fine.
That's why.
Yeah.
The story, he was 14, and he was so hardworking, and one time when he was on the ice, I went over to him, and I told him what a fine job he did on the jump. And he was thrilled and thanked me. Now, how many 14-year-old boys will thank you?
Yeah.
They won't even think of thanking.
Yeah.
So that was, so I just thought somebody raised him right.
Yeah, that's right. Well, bless his soul. Anyone else that you remember who was a sparkling light?
No.
Okay.
No, I had more with him. I was more with him.
Well, thank you.
The youngest one, she was 10.
Oh, tell us about that.
Oh, she had parents who liked to skate too, and she died.
Oh, on the plane crash?
Yeah.
Oh, 10 years old.
Yeah.
You remember her name?
No, I purposely, I have them all down, but
I know, I
I
understand.
purposely, otherwise I won't bring it up at all.
No, well, when they come back, you know, and there's a queue apparently, and you know, she'll get a new name, and you know, maybe she'll get into ice
I know
skating.
I know what you're saying. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Chasing peace in a world too loud within. Feet on the grass, mind in the sky. We don't just live, we learn to fly. Every step's a story, every breath a thread. We're weaving a world where no dream is dead. Fly together. And flock together, painted wings and purpose in our hands, planting seeds instead of making plans. No map needed when the compass is sold. We're not just here, we make the whole. Every beat's a rhythm, every move aligned. In the moment we're eternally together, we rise, we roam. Under one sky, we've all found home. Healthy hearts, wild minds, no tether. We chase the light and flock together.